a nod of appreciation to Efren.
Oh, what a great shot. If Efren can somehow pull off this rack, he will have clipped off 10 games from Earl's 17-game lead. That's quite an achievement in and of itself.
I tell you, Mike, during that last break we had, 30-minute break, no one had in this hall had given Efren a chance to get back and get this close.
Well, including myself, I was guilty of.
Well, he's my countryman, and I'll have to ask for an apology to Efren. This has now turned into a 7-game affair.
Look at that break. Dead center on the center of the table. He's picked up a shot on the 2. Once again, not an easy shot at all. Making the ball's not a problem, but obtaining position on the other side of the table when you have such a flat angle, this requires a master's touch because you have to shoot hard. You're going down the rail that cuts the pocket in half.
And Efren takes a little time to collect his thoughts, and
you probably even have to apply some side spin. And it was a wonderful execution.
Well, the game, ladies and gentlemen, is down to a 7-game difference, 109 to 102.
Another nice shot, playing the cue ball off the beating object ball.
Mike, I didn't hear it, but it seems like the wake-up call came.
This is pretty good.
Down to a 6-game affair, 109 to 103.
Efren's run out 3 consecutive racks now.
Efren Reyes just won the last 8 games to cut the lead of Earl Strickland down to 6 in a very crucial segment of this match. I think it's pretty much solved the problem of the break.
It's going well. Yeah, it's going well now. I want to tell you, it's kind of interesting when you think of Efren started the night 7 games down.
Mm-hmm.
He now only trails by 6, and that's after suffering a terrible barrage that Strickland put on him through the first 2 segments tonight. Looks like a masterful safety. It certainly is.
was that Earl was saying?
Earl said that Efren didn't have much to worry about because he couldn't probably even pull the stick back now, in reference to the fact that Efren's sat him down here for quite a few games in a row.
How many breaks in a row?
Well, 3 consecutive, but he had 3 consecutive right before that. He won a game in between. Efren picks up ball in hand here, and definitely picks up the pace.
Well, Earl Strickland is asking Efren if he was glad, and again.
No, he's talking to the guy in the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Once again, we're reaching the point in the match where composure's become a problem now. We've been at this point 3 or 4 times throughout the last 3 days, and there's been times where I really thought that there could be a catastrophe.
What sort of a catastrophe was that?
Well, when you have a big ego and things don't go your way, you have to find an excuse. Otherwise, you'd have to absorb all the punishment yourself. So when we start looking for excuses or problems, or sometimes when we're nervous, we create problems so that we have an excuse. Was that vague enough for you?
I'm trapped up swimming. It's late, Mark.
I'm not sure if Efren. No, he didn't get the shot he wanted. Yes, he did get the shot he wanted.
Maybe it wasn't the shot he wanted, but he took it anyway.
Yes.
Do we have a situation here, Mark, or what?
We certainly do. That's 4 breaking run-outs in a row.
And the lead is down to 5 at 109 to 104.
Mr. Strickland needs 16 games before, or Mr. Reyes needs 16 games before Mr. Strickland gets 11 games. And suffice it to say, we have a match.
We certainly do.
It's funny how these things come down like this. I said yesterday that I thought it could very well end up being pretty close at the end of this, and honestly, going into this last segment, I did not feel that way anymore. But this happens more often than you would believe.
Efren's got me wondering. He's been getting that one ball into that side pocket as uncannily as Earl was since the start of this match.
Well, I'm going to tell you, a match of this length will get you tuned up on those things, because now at this point he's broke 104 times, and he's going to improve as time goes by as well. He becomes more practiced and more well versed in how the table plays. And you're right, he is getting that killer. It's going better.
But he feels he's got a situation here.
Well, he wants to make the most of this, and he doesn't want to have another unforced turnover or careless turnover, because there's going to be enough times where he has to go and gamble and kicking war anyway.